And welcome to MTV's news update for today, March 8, 2021. I'm Ashley Scotland. First, our top headlines. President pledges to reduce gender inequalities in International Women's Day message. More than 3,000 persons took Filaria tablets as distribution commences in Region 1, 2, 5, and 7. UG partners with Google and CSOT to train 150 youths in Guyana. And in sport, President blasts organizers of T20 softball for not adhering to COVID-19 guidelines. Now for the news in details. Some $50 billion is expected to be pumped back into Guyana's economy from measures announced in the 2020 and 2021 national budgets. Senior Minister in the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, said many of the measures will contribute in a very significant way to stimulating economic activities. In the 2021 national budget, Dr. Singh announced a range of measures which he said will improve the quality of life for all citizens. Included was a reduction in the cost of basic food items, an across-the-board 5% reduction in water tariffs, zero rating of a number of construction materials, and the restoration of a zero-rated status on various food items. Students in public schools will each receive $15,000, while pensioners and persons receiving public assistance will now receive $25,000 and $12,000 respectively. The government has also facilitated an increase in the low-income mortgage loan ceiling, as well as increase in housing loans at the New Building Society, among others. The finance minister said the 2020 emergency budget had only a 3-month effect of the measures for that year. He said the measures had to first be annualized to get the full year effect. The finance minister said one cannot look at a measure for its direct impact only, but also its multiplier effects across the economy. This can be seen in instances such as the payment of uniform vouchers to parents of school children and the increase in old age pension and public assistance. He said, while the money will be placed directly in the hands of the people, the economic impact will be across the board. Dr. Singh said home ownership is also a stimulant to the economy. He said not only has the government provided resources for new housing areas, but it has also ensured measures to reduce the cost of borrowing and the raising the ceiling on low-income housing loans. He said those initiatives together will help people afford their own homes, and every person that constructs a home also generates economic activity through job creation. Dr. Singh said while he is still disappointed at the APNU-AFC's behavior towards Budget 2021, he welcomes its passage and soon implementation. As the world celebrates International Women's Day, President Dr. Irfaan Ali has pledged to work assiduously and purposefully to reduce gender inequalities in Guyana. Here is Shamar Elaine.
President Dr. Irfaan Ali said this year's observances highlight the need to reduce gender inequalities. He said that the value ascribed to the family unit and its empowerment is essential in women's advancement, as stronger families are critical in providing the support women need to thrive. The head of state intends to address the issue of family in building with the establishment of One Guyana Commission. President Ali noted that the PPC government would be aiming to achieve greater participation of women while enhancing the livelihood options of women. He further stated that the government would be aiming for a more secure environment in which women can live along with stronger families. He added that the government would be ensuring that our national institutions address the challenges of women in a holistic manner. As he recognized the strides made by our women, President Ali calls on all to play their part to reduce the inequalities that disadvantage our women and deny them the dignity to which they are entitled. Reporting for MTV News Update, Shamar Allen.
Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, said a total of 363,932 persons have been administered Filaria medications to date. Distribution has concluded in Regions 3, 4, 6, and 10. There is ongoing distribution in Region 1 with further distribution expected to commence in Regions 2, 5, and 7. The entire distribution process, which started last month, should be finished at the end of this month. Guyana has rolled out a mass administration of medicines across the country to eliminate filariasis in keeping with a recommendation from the World Health Organization. Once the program is successful, the World Health Organization would declare Guyana filaria-free. More news coming up on the other side of the break.
Let Fibertech help you to renovate, refresh, and redecorate your kitchen. Spice up your kitchen with decorative colors, finishes, and accessories. Choose from an array of designs and beautiful granite colors that are blended to suit your choice. Fibertech Lifetime Kitchen is durable, termites-free, and water-resistant. Enjoy 1-year factory warranty along with our after-sales service. So come on in and let us help you choose wisely.
Running a business? Customs clearance taking up too much of your time? Massey has the solution. Air or sea cargo, import or export. Their trained staff, including licensed customs house brokers, ensure enhanced customer service every time. And Massey's ASCUDA certification and proven track record in hazmat shipment and HSSE make them the ideal choice for Guyana's growing oil and gas industry. Let Massey's 50 years experience in customs brokerage work for your company. Call them on 220-8198 or email them at custom.gy@masseygroup.com. Massey, a force for good.
Everyone is now using Softex toilet tissue, available in leading supermarkets countrywide. Softex is always silky smooth because it's made from virgin pulp and babies love it. Softex comes available in single rolls, economy pack, 6-pack, and 1 dozen packages. Just perfect for any budget. Manufactured and distributed by BPATS Paper Manufacturing, Eccles Industrial Site. For more information, telephone 622-4197.
As a new mom, there are moments of pride, joy, and doubt. Yes, doubt. Has he slept enough? Does she have everything that she needs? Will she be okay in the sun? These doubts come from love, for the good of baby. 2 servings of Nestum are full of all the goodness and naturalness of the cereals that your baby needs to blossom. That's one less thing to worry about. Nestum, it's all good, Mom.
Learn more online with Nestle Baby and Me.
This is MTV's News Update. Welcome back. Guyana has received a shipment of COVID-19 vaccines donated by the Indian government to help the country combat the novel coronavirus pandemic. More in this report.
Guyana has received 80,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, which will see 40,000 persons being vaccinated. Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony said the vaccines will be distributed in 4 phases to groups that are more at risk of contracting the coronavirus. He said the government will prioritize the vaccination of healthcare workers, the elderly, members of the joint services, and the teachers.
One of the challenges that we have been having when we started with the first 3,000 doses was that there were people who wanted to jump the line. So they did not want to wait their turn, and they will turn up at our vaccination sites and probably try to impersonate healthcare workers. With this 50,000 persons that we'll be immunizing, we'll require stricter documentation, if you like. So we'll be asking people to walk with their ID cards so that we can verify who they are and take the relevant information. And if there are persons who are jumping the queue and we discover them, then they're going to face stiff penalties because we don't want people to jump the queue.
Guyana is set to receive some 100,000 doses of the vaccine through the COVAX facility and another 149,000 through the CARICOM African Union Agreement. From TV's News Update, Chelsea Lee.
The Ministry of Agriculture plans to invest $335 million this year to develop its Farm Implement Program in Barima-Waini Region 1, Bataro-Siparuni Region 8, and Upper Takatu, Upper Essequibo Region 9, providing much-needed aid to hundreds of farmers. Minister Zulfikar Mustafa said the ministry's undertakings will further diversify the production base and ensure Guyana's food security, especially since 2021 has been declared by the United Nations as the International Year of Fruits and Vegetables. The program will be enhanced through the National Agricultural Research and Extension Institute. The agency is receiving some $1.2 billion under the 2021 budget passed in the National Assembly last Thursday. And a $139 million investment fund is earmarked under the Hinterland Environmentally Sustainable Agricultural Development Program to aid 175 investment opportunities in Regions 1 and 9. Close to 500 farmers in Regions 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10 will benefit from the non-cash assistance for planting materials, breeding stock, and technical assistance, with approximately $51 million made possible through the Agricultural Sector Development Unit. Last year, NARI invested $15 million in shade house materials and sprinkler irrigation, which will soon be available for farmers to purchase at a subsidized cost. This will result in the construction of over 100 shade houses this year. During his outreaches to numerous communities countrywide, Minister Mustafa could be seen distributing seeds to farmers, encouraging them to add more to their cultivation. Over 5,000 packets of seeds were distributed to small-scale farmers after restarting the seed distribution program in 2020, and there are already plans to distribute a significant amount in 2021 to benefit over 2,000 farmers. Meanwhile, NARI also produced and distributed 5,125 packs of Akushi ants bait in 2020, and over 20,000 packs of these will be distributed over 1,000 farmers in 2021. President Dr. Irfaan Ali said that the government will back every single Guyanese investor in order to create the necessary transformation of the country. More from Chelsea Lee.
President Dr. Irfaan Ali said it is important for there to be collaboration between the government and the private sector.
I often speak about family-owned businesses in Guyana, and I make the very important point that for us to truly realize the opportunities that lies ahead, we have to do two things. Understand that we can't do it alone, and understand that we can only do it by coming together.
He stressed that there is a need to break down barriers within businesses, which will call for new ways of thinking in the private sector in relation to making use of opportunities that will come along the way. The head of state also reiterated the importance of local businesses forming themselves into consortiums to ensure that they are better able to market themselves on an international level.
One of the things we are working on right now is to bring together various consortiums to ensure 100% of the forward and backward linkage of the oil and gas sector comes here, whether it's health services, whether it's tourism services, hospitality services, whatever it is. We have to build the capacity, and we have to start now.
President Ali pointed to the need to form consortiums to create necessary local linkages, particularly in the agriculture sector.
We must not import the grains to make the feed. We must grow the grains to make the feed too. And in every single sphere of development, you can be guaranteed the government will be backing you. The government will be backing every single Guyanese.
To achieve these necessary changes, the president said that the government intends to play its part in creating an enabling environment.
We have a responsibility to ensure the investment climate is secure, investors are protected. We have an obligation to the investors to ensure that our policies and incentives regime give them a good opportunity to have a fair return on their investment. And we must have no apologies of these enabling factors. Then we have to create a conducive environment, which is quite different from the enabling environment.
The president added that a conducive environment also includes the elimination of red tapes and the inclusion of a single window approval system.
No modern society can operate with an approval system of 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year. It has to change. And it has to change quickly in response to the development agenda of our country.
He charged local investors to bring opportunities to our shore, which would not just enhance the country but create meaningful employment for Guyanese workers. For MTV's News Update, Chelsea Lee.
Still ahead, a comprehensive diabetic care facility to be established, and UG partners with Google and the CSOG to train 150 youths in Guyana.
It happens. Your septic tank is full. All the waste from your toilet goes into your septic tank through the sewage line. When your tank is full, the two most common indicators are an overflowing tank and an overflowing toilet. It is recommended that Sevon's Waste Management empty your septic tank every 2 to 3 years to avoid any embarrassment. And before you can say, shh, it's gone. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.
Modern Optical Service has made it even better by introducing its budgeted spectacle line, starting as low as $10,000 for single vision lens and $12,000 for bifocal lens, available in tinted or clear, complete spectacles at affordable prices. So hurry down to our main office at 316 Middle Street or Lot 14 Diamond Public Road opposite Demerara Bank. Enjoy over 60 years of eye care experience at affordable prices. Modern Optical Service, your eye care professionals.
As a new mom, there are moments of pride, joy, and doubt. Yes, doubt. Has he slept enough? Does she have everything that she needs? Will she be okay in the sun? These doubts come from love. For the good of baby, 2 servings of Nestum are full of all the goodness and naturalness of the cereals that your baby needs to blossom. That's one less thing to worry about. Nestum, it's all good, Mom.
Learn more online with Nestle Baby and Me.
Beeson Windows and Doors, fully equipped to handle all your commercial projects. Whether you're constructing a small or large commercial building, residential property, or just upgrading your home, they got you covered. Beeson Windows and Doors, providing unmatched quality windows for your home, office, and commercial building. Located at 1228 Eccles Industrial Site. For more information, call 662-4197 or 226-1292.
You're tuned to MTV's News Update. The Ministry of Public Service will be implementing a performance management system to hold public servants accountable for their actions and to improve professionalism within the public sector. More in this report.
Minister of Public Service Sonia Parag said there is currently a non-adherence to the existing codes of conduct and ethics among public servants. The minister believes that this is owing to the fact that there isn't a proper system in place to hold public servants accountable for their actions.
There is no adherence to the existing code of conduct and code of ethics that we have in the public service rules. There is no evaluation, no proper system of evaluation of employees, so that you don't have a continuous report of the performance of an employee.
Minister Parag said that her ministry intends to implement a performance management system in an effort to hold public servants accountable for their conduct and actions. She believes the system will bring about professionalism and accountability within the public sector.
It is a continuous assessment of an employee. So it's not just when you want a contract renewal or you want to have a promotion that an evaluation or analysis of your performance will be presented. This is something that is continuous. There will be feedback in terms of reports from supervisors, from peers, and I believe that it will hold, at the end of the day, it will enable us to hold an employee accountable for their conduct and for their performance.
Reporting for MTV News Update, Shamar Allen.
Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, said the government has a dedicated plan for the management of diabetes, which includes the establishment of a comprehensive diabetic care facility. Medications for diabetic patients would also be available at the center. Minister Anthony said as the government improves the quality of care being offered, he is hopeful that persons suffering from this disease access the services. He said he is confident that this model will work because it has worked in other parts of the world. The health minister said there is an allocation in the budget for the center, and hopefully by year-end, with the facilities in place, the program could begin by the next year. The World Diabetes Foundation says type 2 diabetes is a common condition that causes the level of sugar in the blood to become too high. Guyanese are severely impacted by this disease. The University of Guyana has partnered with the Caribbean School of Data to train 150 youths in the areas of digital data literacy, data management, data visualization, data integration, and big data analytics. Here is more.
The University of Guyana has kicked off a training program specially designed to youths. The agreement between the University of Guyana and Slash Roots Foundation stipulates that the institution will train about 150 students in the areas of digital data literacy, data management, data visualization, data integration, and big data analytics. The academic agreement was signed over a year ago. However, the commencement of the program suffered some delays due to the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, which required the original face-to-face format to be converted to online. Vice Chancellor of the University, Paloma Mohammed Martin, lauded the efforts of regional partners in ensuring the program's success despite known challenges. She reminded students there is a demand for such training and is encouraging them to take advantage of the opportunity presented. The training initiative also seeks to increase employability and economic opportunities for at-risk youth across the Caribbean. The university's classes will be held virtually once a week until May 29 and will see a total of 80 students partaking. For MTV's News Update, Chelsea Lee.
Here is Shamar Elaine with tonight's Court Roundup.
A 19-year-old vendor was today slapped with an assault and actual bodily harm charges when he appeared in the Georgia Magistrates Court. Ganesh Ramcharan appeared before Magistrate Chardel Isaacs Marcus and pleaded not guilty to the charges. The court heard that on December 11, 2020, he assaulted Kennard Rama so as to cause him actual bodily harm. The second charge stated that on the same day at the same location he displayed threatening behavior to Rama. The matter was adjourned to April 8, 2021, where Ramcharan will make another court appearance. In another matter, a 38-year-old vendor was today hauled before the Georgia Magistrates Court to answer to 4 charges, including assaulting a police officer. Vanessa Gonzalez appeared before Magistrate Chardel Isaacs Marcus and pleaded not guilty to all the charges. The first charge stated on March 5, 2021, at Russell Street, Charleston, she displayed threatening behavior towards Alicia Adams. The second charge stated that on the same day at the same location she used abusive language towards Alicia Adams. The third charge explained that on the same day at the same location she unlawfully assaulted Police Constable Vikram Loknath, a peace officer who was acting in the execution of his duty. The last charge detailed that on the same day at the same location, she unlawfully and maliciously damaged a tactical vest valued at $9,500, property of Vikram Loknath. She was represented by attorney-at-law Darren Wade. Her attorney in his bail application stated that his client was assaulted by Ranks and received a black and blue eye. He added that she was held in custody from March 5th until today for bailable offenses. As such, he asked for her to be released on her own recognizance. Magistrate Isaacs granted her bail in the sum of $5,000 for the threatening behavior charge and self-bail on the other 3 charges. She will return to court on April 19. Reporting for MTV Court Roundup, Shamar Allen.
The ISG and MTV's Sport Update is next. Stay tuned.
Are you running around looking for construction materials? Well, run down to Lens for affordable, high-quality building supplies. We have the widest range of grade A floor and wall tiles in any shape, size, and designs. And all types of ceramics, porcelain glazed, and full-body porcelain. We stock the largest collection of large format tiles. Check out our porcelain slabs as big as 10 feet by 4.5 feet. Add a bit of elegance with our large range of decorative molding. Our line of PPG paints will give you vibrant colors that won't fade. With our wall and ceiling gypsum system, it's light, durable, and fast. So come down to Lens at 136 Cherry Street, which is next to Buddy's and Pizza Hut, for that 31 years of Lens quality.
You can be a millionaire by only spending $100 on a Daily Million ticket. Simply pick any 5 numbers from 1 to 26, or you can buy a quick pick for your chance to win the Daily Millions. Purchase your tickets daily, Monday through Saturday, to get a chance to win $1 million every day. So, feeling lucky? Then buy a Daily Millions ticket today. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
As a new mom, there are moments of pride, joy, and doubt. Yes, doubt. Has he slept enough? Does she have everything that she needs? Will she be okay in the sun? These doubts come from love, for the good of baby. 2 servings of Nestum are full of all the goodness and naturalness of the cereals that your baby needs to blossom. That's one less thing to worry about. Nestum, it's all good, Mom.
Learn more online with Nestle Baby and Me.
Get the right seal right now from Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., your immediate SKF sealing solutions. The SKF Seal Jet Machine is capable of building seals from 5mm to 600mm in diameter in under 5 minutes. With technical support readily available, you can get a customized seal to suit virtually any industrial application, like buffer, rod, wiper, and piston seals. SKF Seal Jet Machine, now at Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc.
The West Indies clinched the T20 International Series against Sri Lanka after emerging as the victor in 2 of the 3 matches. In yesterday's final match, they secured a 3-wicket haul with 6 balls in hand. Sri Lanka won the toss and opted to bat first, but only managed to secure 131 runs. West Indies made an impressive bounce back during their fight for the 3rd and final T20 after Sri Lanka won the 2nd by 43 runs. The man of the match was Fabian Allen, who slammed 6 sixes to lead the team to victory. Lendl Simmons top scored for their hosts with 26 runs, assisted by Nicholas Pooran's 23 and Evan Lewis's 21. They now shift their focus to the first one-day international set to bowl off on Wednesday, March 10 at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. Meanwhile, the Guyana Lawn Tennis Association said support from governing body, the International Tennis Federation, over the years has helped to enhance the sport in Guyana. Funding and equipment are some of the resources that have helped to ensure that they always have supplies for practice and their different initiatives. The Tennis in Schools program by the association, which had been up and running prior to the pandemic, is one of the initiatives that helped to expand tennis around the country. Coach Shelley Daly of the Guyana Lawn Tennis Association explained how international support has helped tennis reach different regions.
The structure that we have it in such a way. We start with workshop, teacher's workshop, or an educator will come, or somebody who's interested in the tennis with our sport within the area. So they come to our workshop, we do the workshop, and then a part of the incentive for them would be for them to start what they would have been taught.
The association hopes to continue furthering the sport in Guyana. We tell you now, the Guyana basketball men's national team is the highest ranked team to compete in the first round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup Americas pre-qualifier. The team is one of 4 national basketball federations that will compete in the first round of the competition in April. The qualifiers will be held for 5 days in the city of San Salvador in El Salvador. It will be executed in a round-robin style, and the top 3 teams will advance to the second round of qualifiers in July. The team was ranked 98 last November, according to the FIBA World Rankings, and has since fell 2 spots due to the lack of international competitions. Guyana will be competing against Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and El Salvador, who are ranked 106th, 116th, and 133rd respectively. The Guyana Basketball Federation has yet to announce its squad lineup for the national team. Finally, President Dr. Irfan Ali has blasted the Georgetown Softball Cricket League for allowing a large number of people at the President's T20 Softball Cup and for not ensuring that they wear their masks and keep their distance. The head of state left the Everest Cricket Club moments after he arrived, disappointed with the organizers and spectators for not following national COVID-19 protocols.
When I look around here, I must say I'm disappointed with the organizers for allowing a situation where we're exposing each other to this dangerous pandemic. I plead with you to please put on your mask.
He told the organizers that they have a responsibility to follow the rules that are in place or to face the consequences of their actions.
I'm going to say to the organizers, you have a responsibility. And if you can't take the responsibility seriously, then we have serious problems. We can't build a country on irresponsibility. We have to build a country based on respect, love, and responsibility for each other.
Meanwhile, President of the Georgetown Softball Cricket League, Ian John, said the association has taken full responsibility for what transpired at the Everest Cricket. He said that after the president departed from the venue, they immediately closed off the event.
No, well, we got to take it step by step. We got to force right. We got to force right the president and the task force apologizing for what happened. And then we will make a decision.
For MTV Sports Update, Jessica Callender.
And that brings us to the end of Sport Update, which was brought to you with the kind compliments of ISG. More after the break.
Welcome to Industrial Supply of Guyana, Inc., Guyana's sole distributor of NP and Ultra lubricants, SKF bearings, seal and belts, international trucks and parts, and Napa batteries. With a bond capacity of 30,000 square foot, we offer superior brands at affordable prices and the best after-sales service. ISG supplies sustainable integrated solutions to make your business a growing success. Visit us at our new main office at Lot 4Q Peters Hall. ISG, the best opportunity to make the right choice.
But that brings down the curtain on tonight's newscast. But before we go, here is a reminder of our top stories. President pledges to reduce gender inequalities in International Women's Day message. More than 3,000 persons took Filary tablets as distribution commences in regions 1, 2, 5, and 7. UG partners with Google and CSOG to train 150 youths in Guyana. And in sport, President blasts organizers of T20 softball for not adhering to COVID guidelines. Catch our rebroadcast tomorrow at 6 hours 30. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, where the news can be viewed live at 19 hours 30. On behalf of our news and technical teams, Ashley Scotland saying stay safe and goodbye for now.